So there's there's 4 things I want to recommend to you. The first thing that I want to recommend are these water wipes. I've used them, I've literally only just stopped using them, and Archie's 10 months old now, so, and he's never had any nappy rash at all. Nothing. He's been completely clear down there, and I genuinely think it's to do with the water wipes, because they're chemical free. They're literally just water. They're expensive. They're like £2.70 just for 1 pack, and you get 60 wipes in the pack. I'm going to read you the chemicals out. Ingredients, sorry. In the ingredients, there's aqua in 99.9%, citrus grandis seed extract 0.1%, and that's it. I use these wipes now. They're just cheap wipes. Tons of stuff that's just stuff that you can't even pronounce, and I just think it's full of chemicals and full of crap. Obviously it's fine now because Archie's older and his skin's not as sensitive as it was, but these are definitely absolutely brilliant for newborns. You can put them in He's just chucking books around. You can take these in the hospital with you. Normally, well, in the UK they don't accept wipes. They recommend you to use warm water and cotton wool, but oh my god, trying to wipe up tar poo, which is the first poo that well, it's not called tar poo, but I'll call it tar poo because it looks like tar poo. The first poo that your baby does when it's born, oh, it's like black tar, and it just smears around the baby's bum, and trying to mop that up with cotton wool must be an absolute nightmare. Luckily I had these, and they were the best thing ever. So yeah, that's the water wipes. The next thing that I'm going to talk to you about is syringing. This is a Calpol syringe. You get it with any Calpol. I think the Nurofen Kids medicine, it comes with a syringe as well. I'm not sure. I haven't used that one yet. I absolutely have struggled with any medicine. Calpol, if I have to give Archie antibiotics or Calpol, or just trying to get him to swallow it, oh, it's an absolute nightmare. He screams. Hello. Hello. He screams his absolute head off. He's crying. He's hysterical. He's choking. I've tried to shoot it straight to the back of his throat, and it's just horrendous. It don't work. I've tried spoon feeding it to him. It don't work. I tried a medicine dummy. That didn't work. So basically I had a little read up online, and the best thing to do is to squirt it into the side of their cheek. And hold their nose, so that when you're squirting into their cheek, if you hold their nose and they go, and they take it and they swallow it. It's not very nice. It's very traumatizing actually, but no, leave the camera. Do you want to come up here, mummy? It's very traumatizing, but if it gets the medicine in, then that's the best way. But yeah, so I wouldn't really recommend doing it. Well, actually, I would recommend doing it just because it gets it in. He's had the full dose of me doing it this way, whereas when I was trying to give him the antibiotics, just trying to get it in him at all, it was just an absolute nightmare. So yeah, yeah. Okay, the third thing that I wanted to show you is these cups. They're made by Munchkin. I don't know if you've ever heard of the creation Munchkin. Yeah, so I don't know if you've heard of the Munchkin, but it's a really good make for sippy cups. It doesn't spill, as you can see. There's a bit of juice in there. It doesn't leak at all whatsoever. I'll put that in my bag. It could be in my bag upside down, and no juice comes out whatsoever. So it's like amazing. Oh, my hair's a mess now. Okay, hang on. The way it works is, I'll show you. It's got holes in. It's just like a little silicone rubber thing that sits on top of it like that. And then basically when they drink it, They could either bite it or suck it. But it also teaches them how to drink out of the cup properly. So it's really good. I've got 3 of these. They do different colours, different patterns, different sizes. They also do bigger cups for bigger kids, ones without handles. So that's good as well. It's quite expensive. They're about £4.50 I think. But if you get them on a deal, then they're quite cheap. They normally do them half price. But yeah, I just think they're amazing. I don't use any other sippy cup other than these. So yeah. And the 4th thing that I recommend doing it, well actually, I would recommend doing it just because it gets it in. He's had the full dose of me doing it this way, whereas when I was trying to give him the antibiotics, just trying to get it in him at all, it was just an absolute nightmare. Yeah, so yeah. Okay, the 3rd thing that I wanted to show you is these cups. They're made by Munchkin. I don't know if you've ever heard of the creation Munchkin. They make Munchkin, but it's a really good make for sippy cups. It doesn't spill, as you can see. There's a bit of juice in there. It doesn't leak at all whatsoever. I'll put that in my bag. It could be in my bag upside down, and no juice comes out whatsoever. So it's like amazing. Oh, my hair's a mess now. Okay, hang on. The way it works is, I'll show you. It's got holes in. It's just like a little silicone rubber thing that sits on top of it like that. And then basically when they drink it, they could either bite it or suck it. But it also teaches them how to drink out of the cup properly. So it's really good. I've got 3 of these. They do different colours, different patterns, different sizes. They also do bigger cups for bigger kids, ones without handles. So that's good as well. It's quite expensive. They're about £4.50 I think. But if you get them on a deal, then they're quite cheap. They normally do them half price. But yeah, I just think they're amazing. I don't use any other sippy cup other than these. So yeah. And the 4th thing that I want to talk to you about is the Motorola camera. It's running out of battery. You can see where they are, you can hear them. I think some of them you can speak back to them and even play music, but this one's just an average one. Archie's running around with a toy in his mouth. Archie! Archie! What are you doing? What are you doing? Can you hear them? But you can see them too, and it's really nice seeing them on the camera. What's the matter, baby? Oh, yeah. It's really nice watching him sleep, like watching him play with his teddy and put himself to sleep, because you can't do that on a normal monitor. Come here then. Come here. Come here. I can't reach you there. You have to come closer. So yeah, thanks for watching my video. Subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, then no worries. Videos around twice a week. Sometimes I might do it a bit less, but normally I do it twice a week. So look out for them, yeah. Right then. Bye!